What's up, guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. Now, in my opinion, the man bun is probably the easiest haircut to do because all you're doing, you're not really taking anything out the top. The only thing you're doing is fading it all the way around and then lining him up. But yeah, we're just gonna start out with the lever all the way open after we balled him out. This should be second nature by now for you guys that have been following for a long time. So here we have the lever closed and we're going up about 1/4 of an inch. Open the lever and repeat. But yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I've done one of these before, but I thought this would be another opportunity for me to redo it. And the lighting is way better in this video, so that's why I decided to redo the man bun. I think you guys will really like this one. And now, as always, remember to pull the skin. That way you get the tightest blend as possible. Just working out those dark spots. Now, normally, I would normally do the 1 guard all the way open, but now I know I'm not going higher than a 1.5. This is the highest guard that we will use. So I just go right to the ridge where the braids start, and I go all the way basically to that ridge with the 1.5. So this will be the highest guard that we'll be using in this haircut. And typically when you're doing a man bun, you don't need to go higher than a 1.5. Unless you just want a really, really dark look. And be careful not to let the clipper go up into the braids. But now we have the number 1 guard with the lever all the way open. We're just going right up under that 1.5. And then now we close the lever all the way. Alright, and then now we're going to open the lever halfway and go in between those two. So you're going in between the 1 open and 1 closed. And I haven't used the 1/16 yet, and you can already see the blend is coming together. So that's why I tell you guys, if you follow these steps, you'll get the fade right every time. Alright, now we take the 1/16 guard with the lever halfway. And remember not to go too high because you don't want to raise the fade. So try to stay within your guidelines as much as possible. See, I think it's coming together quite nicely. Alright, and then now the lever is fully closed. We're just getting the rest of that dark line out. And like I said, be careful not to try and raise it. You just want to erase the line. You don't want to create a new line. And you know what this is, the spot blocking. Just getting rid of any dark spots that you see. guys always say I skipped the back, so I decided to include some footage of the back, but it's the same exact steps. So see if you can follow along, and if not, then just rewind and rewatch the other side. But you do the same thing on every side of the head. On the left, right, and back sides, you repeat the same steps. And then here you see me jump back to my 1.5 again. And I'm careful not to try and snag any of the braid. Oh, and this is another thing. So if you're thinking about getting a man bun, don't get your hair faded first. Get your hair braided first, because you want whoever's braiding the hair, you want them to have as much hair to work with as possible. You don't want to cut off too much, and then it might be lopsided or it might be uneven if you get it cut first. So get your hair braided first, then get it faded. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I know a lot of people make the mistake of getting it faded first. So you see me just continuing to follow the same steps. And none of the fading is sped up. It's all normal speed. So this is the normal speed that I actually fade. I'm not really a rush barber. I like to take my time, and the clients appreciate it too. Alright, and then I'm just gonna speed through this side. You get the point by now. Yeah, with the time lapse, you get to see everything come together quickly. Now, when you have a man bun, and this applies to dreadlocks too, you need to try to stay at least a ½ inch back from your hairline, because you want to have room enough to keep a crisp line. You don't want all your hair being pulled to the back. So make sure you leave enough space for you to get a line up. But here I'm just applying some holding spray. And we're going to try to keep it natural but get it sharp as well. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you watch. Well, I have to say this. When you're lining, take your time. Don't try to rush. And you see how I'm not really going back far? You don't have to dig into anyone's hairline. Just, you can still get a sharp line up by keeping it natural, which is what you should be doing anyway. You haven't seen me just go digging into his line. I just, kept it low, but try to get it sharp as well. I'm just going back and trying to make sure everything's straight. And then now we're just going on with the razor line. Now I learned this from a barber on Instagram. I think it's Bestest Barber. I think this is his name. But yeah, this is the finished product. So let me know what you guys think. Now you can't tell me this man does not look like Trevor Jackson. Maybe just me, but he looks just like Trevor Jackson. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you on the next video.